In New York, French Baroque and Rococo flourishes influence a lot of Nicholas's design. And here he is, live on TV for the first time. I'm so honored and excited to be doing your first HSN show.
I'm very happy to be here.
Do you have your whole family watching?
I do.
So we'll say hi to them. And by the way, we're here live. If you want to call in, if you are one of the few people who have owned his pieces around the world, 1-866-376-8255. We would really love to hear from those of you who are buying his pieces for the very first time. But I do want to take like a minute at the beginning of the show to introduce you to Nicholas and talk about what you've been doing with your career that a lot of people, I'd say the majority of people don't have exposure to this level of high, fine jewelry. How many pieces would you say a year you make?
A year, I only make around 40 to 50 pieces. It's really for the bespoke clientele that I design for.
40 pieces an entire year.
An entire year.
Now, I know I talked to the buyers and I wanted to tell everybody at home how much those pieces go for, but legally I can't tell you exactly what they go for because there's a lot of people that would get angry at me, but I never listen to people. But I know that they're in the hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Hundreds of thousands
Not
of dollars.
Not 1,000
correct.
or so, hundreds of thousands of dollars. So, some of the pieces you've made exclusively for us, and some of them are inspired by those hundreds of thousands of people. We don't want to make the people mad that you made
of course, correct.
one of the kind, hundreds of thousands of pieces, because they're, you know, I can't tell you who they are, because I don't know. And if I did know, I was taken to a dark room and made to forget, because it's very, very private and very secretive. So here we're going to start out with the Deco Fan Blue Crystal Jewelry. $39.95 for the earrings, and the necklace is $79.95. Now, some of your earrings you did in clip-on as well as pierced, so I'm going to make sure these are pierced, not clip-ons for
correct.
these.
These are pierced.
Butterfly clutch back, and there you see on the runway, Angie's looking just gorgeous in them. Tell us about your inspiration for these earrings.
The inspiration of these earrings, Art Deco is a huge inspiration for me. And so along the sides, you see the Deco fan shape in this HematiteTone metal, and it's accentuated with round white crystals.
Round white crystals, beautiful. And what are we meant to wear these pieces with?
This is really great for every day, you know, just to throw on with your blouse for work, or, you know, just a pair of jeans and you're good to go.
See, I would think, you know, an off-the-shoulder ball gown.
As well.
Because that's what I
transitional,
imagine.
for sure.
Like, I was nervous being on my best behavior because I know you only meet with, like, really fancy people, and I was hoping that I wouldn't say something dumb because I don't get to meet people like that, and I don't get, those aren't the people that I, you know, kind of roll with on a day. Like, this weekend, I took my daughter to her robotics meet. She's on the robotics team at high school. You know what I mean? And I meet the other parents who don't, you know, I didn't really talk to many people. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't go to the auction house in New York where they auction off one of the 40 pieces a year that you make. So, tell us about your process, because I know that it was also very special how you got manufactured for this.
So all the pieces that I made for HSN, I make with all the detailing that I normally would make with my fine jewelry collection. So you see all the detailing, the galleries along the side, the stones. The gallery is where it allows more light to get into the stone. And so all the detailing that I normally would use in my own fine jewelry collections, I've used with this collection.
So that's insofar as how you set the stone, how you design the stone, but also the manufacturing house that we used just for this collection manufactures your fine jewelry line, manufactures very fine high-end jewelry as well.
Yes.
And the buyers were clear to tell me that this is, I mean, here at HSN and other places, that's not usually the case. Like, they had to know it was for you for here, that they agreed to do these pieces just for you at home.
Absolutely.
By the way, we're getting a bit of a hold going on. You can use express ordering. There's only 500 to go around. That's between the earrings and the necklace. So once these are gone, this is not going to be something that we're going to get 20,000 of. It's a special show. It's a special presentation. These are special pieces that you're not going to see anywhere else, and really to have the opportunity to enjoy them. And when you get them home, I will tell you, take them out of the box and do a little tour of them. See the difference is what I would like to say to you. See the difference between other pieces that you would have bought anywhere else in your entire life, the way that they're made. I mean, I think this must be almost like a shock to you to see $39.95. Like,
yes,
I don't
add
think...
a few more zeros onto
like,
that.
I think your customers spend that much money for a cup of coffee.
Yes.
Like, just proportion-wise. So how is this... I mean, when you have something like this auctioned off, is there like a big fight, or do they hold up those little paddles and then the winner gets it?
There's definitely a bidding war, and now with today's technology, you know, people can bid online and they also bid over the phone. So sometimes the buyers are also anonymous.
Wow. So these people are so rich that they're anonymous.
It's very private.
Wow. That's so different than me, because I overshare everything. That's why the universe did not make me super rich, because I would be like murdered or something.
Oversharing is good.
Oversharing is good. Like, I have no editing skills, and I would be like, blah, everything in my life.
No filter.
No filter, zero filter. But it's really exciting to be able to meet you and to have our customers.
Thank you. I'm very happy to be here.
We're happy to have you. And, you know, I was talking about, I want to get to know you. Like, what was it like to live in all those places? I mean, I know you like Germany, Switzerland, you're born in Hong Kong, San Francisco. I mean, why did you move so much? Was it your family?
It was my family. I had a fantastic education. My parents really were very adventurous with me. So growing up all over the world, they understood that an international education was necessary.
It is. I think that's absolutely true, too. We're going to continue on finding out about who is Nicholas. This is going to be a whole hour about you. But brand new 090...